Welcome, all you beautiful souls, to your weekly energy update. And we're looking at the week of August 7th through August 14th. These, of course, are timeless too. So if you come across these outside of that time frame, then trust your intuition. And I'm sure there are messages here for you. But if you are watching during that week, we actually have the Lionsgate portal happening on August 8th. And I did create separate videos for each individual zodiac sign that I put out about a week ago. I'll have those linked in the description box below, and also at the end of the video I'll throw like a little playlist on one of the sides here. We also have this week on August 11th the super full moon in Aquarius. It'll be around 7:35 Mountain Time. So wherever you're at in the United States, you can alter that to see when it's at its fullest for you there. But of course, the super full moon is just closer to the Earth than its normal huge orbit, and just influences us more. You know, we're made of water, so the tides of the water within us, emotional tides, change, so they're more expansive and they're more influenced. Also, the full moon is a great time for this phase for reviewing and releasing type of ceremonies. Now, there is a great book called Planetology by Annie Botticelli, who I adore, and she has this great kind of ceremony that she does where you can have 10 of these review and release type of items. Now, you can focus on any subject for the release, but if you focus in on the kind of areas related to the Aquarius energy, because it's an Aquarius super moon, then that moon energy will be even more impactful. Now, Aquarian energy is around kind of associations and aspirations. So you're talking about like friends and acquaintances, groups, teams, so kind of social type of circle things, even social media. They also influences like technology type things, so like internet-based projects and things along those lines. And with, of course, Aquarius being a mental air energy, it's about mental planes, have to do with inflexibility. But a huge thing is about, it's a focus on our big dreams, our heart's desire, because Aquarian energy is very humanitarian, it's community, it's global. So looking at like kind of your overall big dreams that you have. Physically, it does impact our ankles, our calves, our veins, and circulation. So if you have any specific concerns around that, you can have this review and release ceremony be around that. And what you do is you just list out like, 1 to 10, and have it kind of be around a gratitude approach really helps too. So like, thank you for revealing and releasing any blocks that have stood between me and then you fill in the blank. Doing those types of things really helps as well. So if you want to give that a try, you can do that. I will link Annie's book, Planetology, down in the description box below if you want to check it out. It's a wonderful book around astrology and wishes and birthday wishes and granddaddy wishes. So it's a wonderful book that just helps you understand all the energies that we deal with on a daily basis. You do want to, of course, do that within 8 hours before the full moon is what she recommends. So before that 7:35 p.m. Mountain Time, you want to do it 8 hours before, so that the reveal and release starts impacting it as soon as that full moon hits. So I love it. We're going to jump into your reading right now and just see what else the Creator and Spirit would like you to know about this amazing week. All right, Sagittarians, this is your weekly energy update. And we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And any of the cards you use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. Just give these a quick shuffle and see what Spirit wants you to know about this week. And one more time. All right, so what do you want our Sagittarians to know about the energy of this week? All right, this is your card here. And you have the Me-Tox, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Beautiful card there. That is card number 39. We'll put this over here, and let's see what energy comes in for that for you for this week. So, of course, this is about eliminating toxic thinking, also repairing the body, the mind, and the spirit, and cleaning house. So when the Me-Tox card appears, it challenges you to discard the deep, dearly held judgments that you have passed over yourself and others. Release the people who feel wronged or have offended you. Recognize that they mirror the shadow aspects of your own soul. Yes, it's a tough pill to swallow. Only then can you cull from the life the toxic people you have allowed into your inner circle. It's time for a cleaning of your proverbial house. Get rid of the thoughts and personal judgments poisoning your mind. Eliminate the inauthentic beliefs of others you've adopted as your own. Do so before your mind makes you sick. And empty your literal cupboards of the unhealthy junk food poisoning your body. Fast for one day or skip a meal to allow your body to cleanse itself and rid itself of toxins. The Me-Tox card appears as a warning that you can no longer postpone the self-care and pampering that you long for. The time is now. Do healthy maintenance on your body before you have to make repairs that you will never quite recover from. Me-Tox has come to caution you that it is not too late, but you are at the 11th hour. Do not deprive yourself of the health that you deserve. Beautiful. So definitely a clear message here just about, and it doesn't necessarily have to be your physical body, but it is mental, physical, spiritual, emotional. That's the detoxing of these things that have been holding you back. And the difference between that attaches you to the fear of the human world that is keeping you from the health of the unconditional love of the higher spiritual realm. So the difference between the two, and we were talking about with this full moon in Aquarius, removing the blocks. So very much there is this release of blocks in your life for this period. We're also going to pull a card here from the Spirit Animal Oracle and just see what Spirit Animal is bringing its energy in for you, what messages it might have for you, or which one is accompanying you on this adventure, on this Me-Tox. It's like a giant spiritual spa treatment. So what else for our Sagittarians, please? What animal would like to have a message here? Well, they are very energetic. A lot of cards are wanting to come out, but please make it very, very obvious which one it is for us, please. Okay, so it's this top one right here. And you've got the Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. So yes. The crow is making itself known, card number 17, and we'll put that right here. And let's see what they would like to let you know here. So the Crow Spirit says it wants you to know why you think there is no magic in the world. Or do you believe that there once was, but it ran out, leaving nothing but ordinariness? Although conditions have become challenging, you have no reason to believe that everything you've set an intention for will elude you. Right now, the outer world is shifting. Can you feel it? Maybe you are fretting about experiencing the results of some of your poor choices or judgments from the past. Like this was talking about, right? So Crow Spirit is here to remind you that you can always course correct and get back on track. So maybe you've been hit by a loss or a disappointment as a result of an event that had absolutely nothing to do with your manifesting, yet it has shaken you to your core. Crow Spirit asks you to trust that no matter the temporary conditions, things will right themselves very soon. The law of balance makes it inevitable that this too shall pass. So I love that combination of these two together, because this is really telling you that, whatever this thing was that has shaken you to your core, it is time for balancing. It's time for the Me-Tox. And I kind of feel like this energy of that you were pulled out into the storm, pulled out into other people's drama and other people's opinions, the outside world chaos that's going on out there. And that the Me-Tox is really about you returning this focus to yourself, that it's time for you to give yourself the help that you always give to other people. But this is a time for you to pay attention to what's going on inside your body. Everyone else right now in your life is being a mirror, reflecting back to you, like this mentioned, the things that you want to see about yourself. So we'll take a look here too at these Tarot of Dreams and get more clarity on what they're looking for. Excuse me. All right, so what else do you want our Sagittarians to know? Okay, what else for them for this week, please? Okay, they do want that one too. Okay, and actually you get all of these, so we will take all of these. And I kind of feel like there's this interesting little thing going on here, and we will do that here. So this is the core, and then these are like the mirrors, the things that are going on around you. So let's start with the core thing that's going on here. Yeah. So you have the Nine of Swords. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And this is known as the nightmare or insomnia card. So with all this stuff going on, it could be that you have been having trouble sleeping or having dreams and nightmares that have been keeping you awake. But this is just the indication that you have so much that has been going on in your mental world that it has been rolling out and impacting your physical world as well. And of course, your emotional is impacted by your mental, in addition to all of that. So the nines are about this reflection inward, because the 9 is the Hermit card in the major arcana of the tarot, and it is about looking inward, finding your wisdom. The lantern that the Hermit carries on the inner path is your higher self, is your connection to your powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit self. And so this is an indication that you're turning inward and looking at your thoughts. So this me time is for you to reflect on your beliefs about the world and on the habits that you've taken on, those opinions that you grew up with or that are in the outside world that you've taken on as your own opinions and converted them into beliefs. And that's what you are encouraged to look at and question during this time. We'll look at your first mirror here, and you have the Queen of Cups. Let me just get these arranged here. So you got the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So you have the fire element and the water element here. The Ace of Wands is about new passion, new drive, new energies. And the Queen of Cups, she's actually double water. All the queens, in addition to ruling over their element, which she rules the water, they all also get another helping of water. So she's double water, which helps you connect to your intuition, helps you connect to your deeper spirituality. So this message here is this reflection of looking deeper. So you might be having people in the outside world that you are having these thoughts that, they need to get more in tune with their intuition, get in tune with, where they're coming from, look at they're wasting their energy on, this conflict and stuff. And so this is this, pointing backward to your inner self. The Queen of Cups reminds me a lot of the High Priestess, because she's so in tune with her emotions and in tune with her intuition and connecting to the spiritual world. The High Priestess does step away from all the chaos, does step into the high temple, and then, interacts with the moon energy, goes behind the veil, digs into the subconscious, digs into her beliefs and what's really going on underneath the surface. So I kind of feel like this is that nudge for you to do that, and it's indicating that for you. And then they want to go to this side, which you have the Page of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, so a lot of emotions going on, obviously. I mean, you have the Queen, now you have the Page, and then you also have the Ten of Cups. So Ten of Cups is about having emotional fulfillment, and the Page of Cups is about stepping into a higher level, a new level in your emotional realm. So there is this definitely a reflection on what you have your beliefs around emotional fulfillment. What are these opinions, these core beliefs that you have had that are telling you that this has to happen in order for you to feel emotionally full and complete? Because I really feel like this so much is about this energy that you've invested in outside things, trying to make it meet the requirements for what you've deemed as will make you feel emotionally fulfilled. And we usually look at it in three areas: either relationships, situations like job, education, social status, things like that, or our physical things like our body, our possessions, our bank account. Each one of those, we're told those areas are supposed to fulfill us, emotionally, but they disappoint us and leave us feeling empty. And that's because they are unstable. People change or they pass away, so relationships do not fulfill us for very long, if at all. Situations are always changing, and things in our bodies break down, deteriorate, are stolen, or burned down. So all those things are this adventure and disappointment that eventually we get disappointed enough where we turn inward. And I kind of feel like this is where you're at. You're almost to the point of exhaustion here, because this Nine of Swords represents that long list of beliefs of, I call them conditional love laws, these things that have to happen in order for you to prove that you're lovable and acceptable and not rejectable. And so this is what's been really at the core of these beliefs of this, toxic environment that's been going on. Yeah, because you are ready, because here's the Ten of Swords. So this is beautiful. I know that looks painful, and it is. All our beliefs, these are the disappointments stabbing us in the back. They're not dead. They're just exhausted from trying to do all this. So you are ready to let go of those thoughts and those beliefs and to move on into new territories. Tens are endings and new beginnings. So you're ready to end this torture that you've been going on, and you're ready to transform that into something completely different and more freeing for you. Yeah, because here you have the Three of Cups. So Three of Cups, you have all these cups as well. So definitely this emotional state that's been going on. The Three of Cups does represent celebration, joy, and when you look at, these are the three cups. These are the three cups you're told to drink of in the outside world. And when you do that, that's where, the disappointment generally comes in. But this also has this beautiful meaning between spirit and I, because at one point there was this beautiful reading I did where people on the other side first came through for a friend, and the Three of Cups represented spirit. It represented this whole posse of support that you have on the other side. I mean, you've got the Creator, you've got spirit, you've got a guardian angel and all the other angels, you've got your spirit guides, you have loved ones who have already lived on this life and passed over to the other side, back to the other side, your ancestors, and just this whole slew of beings of unconditional love and light. And this is them saying, hey, and that they're here. You've never been alone. Even when you have been physically alone, when other people aren't around you, they have always been by your side. Since your soul was created and through this whole process, they've been by you. And the message pretty much comes down to this Queen of Cups, which she holds in her hands here, this Ace of Cups. It's the chalice. It's the Holy Grail. That actually is full of the unconditional love of the Creator of all things and of the back home, the spiritual realm from where we come from. That is what we hunger for. That is what we thirst for. Now we come here to experience this. This is not wrong that we go through these experiences. Everything is always happening on purpose for us. And we come here fully aware that this is the experiences we're going to go through. We're going to experience the opposites of what we're used to back home. Back home, there's unconditional love. Here, there's conditional love. On the other side, there's pure joy. Over here is sadness. On the other side is peace. Here on earth is chaos. And so by experiencing these opposites that we have here, we more fully understand these emotions and this existence that we have back home. It's like breathing air. You're breathing air right now, and earlier in life you're breathing air and you don't realize you're breathing air. It's just there. But when you're 6 feet underwater looking up at air, you're like, that is air, because down here is non-air, and you have this new understanding and appreciation for air and non-air, and then you begin to swim back towards air because you want to breathe that, right? So this awareness that's coming in for you here, the core of getting in to this Me-Toxing time, is really getting down to understanding all these small t truths, these beliefs that you had of the opinions of the outside world on what something is supposed to mean and how you're supposed to feel as you go through things. And this clarity is coming in for this attachment to connect to the other world, to take this time out, like I said, with the High Priestess. Step away from the chaos, take time for you, look at what is feeling toxic in your life. And that begins this beautiful, beautiful, like I mentioned before, a spiritual spa treatment that helps you find what it is you truly want in your life and what you're ready to purge and let go out of your life. Anything that you were holding on to that was creating the toxicity inside of you, your emotions, your beliefs, your thoughts, whatever it might be, even people or situations or jobs or education, whatever it might be in your life that you feel is feeling toxic. You're understanding now what attachment you had to it, the fear that you had of letting it go, and you're ready to start letting that go. So I love this beautiful transformation that's coming in here for you. And if you are looking for even more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, and I mentioned that Lion's Gate portal, which I'll throw a playlist up here in just a moment, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign and a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be updated immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button. Also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video or you share a video, comment on a video, and especially subscribing to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so happy. It does want to share the videos and messages of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, I am very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. Alrighty, all you beautiful Sagittarians, just know as you go throughout this amazing transformative week that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.